Rymer Golf Show. Keep it in the fairway, folks. Today, I'm at TPC Myrtle Beach with a man that likes to grip it and rip it. I'm Charlie Rymer, and this is Riding with Rymer. So, you know, John Daly is coming here to play golf with me today.
No way.
Today, right?
No. There's no way.
John Daly is going to be here, and he's going to play.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Yeah, right.
I told you so.
What's up, Charlie?
Give me some sugar, Big Daddy. How are you?
I probably got here before he did. I loaded us up, got all the carts out.
You ready to roll, aren't
Cleaned
you?
all the range balls. I'm ready. Let's go. You're
Hop in.
driving.
Let's get after it. Never doubt me again. Let's get after it.
Let's go,
boy.
baby.
Get some of that, JD.
How you doing, brother?
Pleasure to meet you.
You never know who you're going to run into in Myrtle Beach.
You've been practicing, kid.
So, John, let's go down memory lane a little bit. And your PGA Championship win. There have been a few days passed between now and then, but when you think about that week, winning the PGA Championship, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
It's hard to explain. It's like, you know, it didn't hit me until kind of after. I think just thinking about, you know, all the hard work that I put in as a kid and everything. And I mean, going from green to tee, high-fiving the fans, every hole. And it started on the second round. Crooked Stick was a perfect golf course for me.
All right,
You know?
so let's move forward a few years, winning the Open Championship, St. Andrews, the old course, the situation with Roca there on 18. When you reflect on that, what comes to the top of your mind?
My biggest dream was to win at St. Andrews. It was the dream of my life in golf. Why would a blue-collar guy from America dream about only winning that one? And I said, because their golf courses look like my 9-hole course I played on. You know, I learned to play on a baseball field. You see all that dirt come up when you hit out of the fairway.
Yeah.
It's thin grass. It was just the ultimate tournament that I'd ever won. And to do it at the home of golf, I remember Nicholas saying it, if you've won at St. Andrews, your golf career is complete.
When fans watch golfers, they think everything is perfect all the time. And I think the average golf fan just doesn't understand emotionally how challenged this game can be.
Emotionally, mentally, physically, I don't think a fan understands that, okay, shot by shot, day by day, you know, we worry more about other things in our life when we get older. We taking our medicine, right?
You're right.
What's gonna hurt today? I mean, it's injury after injury after injury,
Yeah.
and you know, it's tough.
Yeah, well, you're gonna make some bogeys, you're gonna make some double bogeys, and you made bogeys and double bogeys off and on the golf course. You've always been open and honest about what's going on in your life. You think that's helped your relationship with the fans? Because fans still to this day, they love them some John Daly.
Well, I've been honest with them. I mean, and I've been honest, you know, you gotta be honest with yourself. When you screw up, go ahead and admit you screwed up, man.
Yeah.
Get it out of your soul and your system. And I've had thousands of people come up and say, man, I've had the same issues you've had. I've gone through this same thing. And I always tell them, don't be embarrassed to make mistakes in your life. You just gotta try and fix them.
You gotta go on the next hole, right?
You gotta go on the next hole, and you gotta just try and fix it. No matter whose heart you've broken or them breaking your heart, you gotta somehow make amends to them and make amends to yourself first, because that's the only way you're gonna get anything positive out of life.
All right, JD, we got basically an island green here. What do we got?
243.
Aren't you a member of the Champions Tour?
Yeah, aren't you?
Yeah, let's move on up a little bit.
We're going on up. Let me get my golf shoes on. There we go. Spikes need change.
I think you got me, JD.
Go to the bar.
You don't even have to putt from there.
Those were two good shots.
Damn right they were. Okay, tell me maybe some things that you've done with Make-A-Wish. I know that's a charity that's very near and dear to your heart. No one ever talks about the good things that John Daly does.
Well, I did Make-A-Wish for 14 years. We had a miracle child, Lori, had spinal cancer. She's 16 when I met her. She had like a year to live, not even. And she came through it. In 2007, they announced her cancer-free.
And literally, Throughout the course of your life and career, millions and millions and millions of dollars have been raised to help kids.
Yeah, I mean, let's put it this way, it's more than I've won on tour,
Yeah.
you know?
But before the PGA Championship at Crooked Stick, that era was Nike Tour. You won a tournament, and you'd spent some time that week over at the orphanage. And before you left town, you basically left your whole check for that orphanage. And this was before you had a dime. Is that a true story?
It was actually the first year on tour, it was Ted Grossi, and I won this tournament, and I gave the check back to Mr. Grossi. I don't know, it came out and it felt right, and I said, just keep it.
I want to talk to you a little bit about your son, Little John. We see him every year when you play in the father-son in Orlando, and
He's into it. I mean, he loves it. You know, it's his very first tournament. He shot like 98, and it was one of his first ones. And he says, "Dad, I got to work on my forearms." She's looking at a 6-year-old saying, "Dad, I need to work on my forehand."
Yeah.
And that's when I knew that it was just into his soul and his blood. And but he's getting a lot of attention. He's been playing great.
Have you thought much about how challenging it would be being the son of a legend?
Well, I ain't a legend, but
You're a
I
legend.
just tell my boy, do everything opposite that I did, and you're going to win a lot of majors.
So why don't you take the tee, and I'm just gonna blow it by you.
You should blow it by me. I'm on one leg.
Here's my chance. Outdrive John Daly. Get right, baby. I love his finishing hole here.
Oh, beautiful.
I like that,
Be
JD.
the club, baby. Be the club.
Well, you
Hey.
might have got me with the long drive, but
That's
I think
all
I
right.
might have got you with the approach.
That's okay. I'll make my putt. Charlie, I can't thank you enough for having me out TPC Myrtle Beach today, man. Anybody cancels, I'll do another one with you. Oh, I'll give you that, Bo.
That's pretty generous. I'm gonna make you putt that one.
All right, I'll just do it one-handed. All right.
Yeah, that
So
doesn't
we
really
tried this hole.
surprise me. JD, as always, great hanging out with you, buddy. Appreciate you coming to TPC Myrtle Beach and hanging out with us and riding with Rymer.
I enjoyed it, buddy. You're
All
the
right.
best.
Let's get on out here. We got a little rain coming. You know, I'm gonna let you buy me a hamburger for lunch.
I'll buy you two, because it looks like you've been eating a lot.
I'll eat too.